What is going on, y'all? GoofyRhexxi here, and hope everybody is doing well. And if I haven't said it to you already, a Merry Christmas to you guys. Happy holidays as well. Hope you guys had some good time this past weekend here, spending some time with family, because that's really what's important in these moments, guys, is to spend time with the ones that you love. So hope you guys had a good weekend here. But of course, welcome, guys, to another edition of the Weekly Headliner Update. This is week number 52. Now, if you're new to the Weekly Headliner, this is where we discuss what is upcoming this week in Marvel Strike Force, and then we recap the important topics from the previous week as well. Of course, we usually have a lot of stuff to talk about here. Adam Warlock is a returning legendary event. We're going to go through that really briefly tonight. Talk about his impact, still impact, I think, here in Marvel Strike Force. Magic's event is going to be ending this week. And I think that we kind of miss an opportunity here to sort of kind of double up on Magic's event and another event that's going to be coming up in another week or so from now. And then we also have a lot of ambiguity going on right now with the Scarlet Spider event, Fresh Horizons. Look like there's some more clarity on what's actually going on with that event here, or at least we can decipher a few things based on what we've seen so far in the data mines, Discords, and through their blog posts in regards to what's going to be happening here with the Fresh Horizons event. Well, we got that, guys, and so much more to discuss. Pocket Dimension, all that different stuff, Resolute Tag, a lot of stuff to talk about here in the Weekly Headliner Update, and we're going to start right now. Welcome back, guys, and of course, if it's your first time coming to the channel here and you would like to see some more Marvel Strike Force content, then consider hitting that subscribe button. Also hit the notification bell so that you know when my videos do go live, and don't forget to drop a like as well, guys. That does help out the YouTube algorithm. But down below in the description is a few other links to pay attention to. One where you can join my Discord, become a part of the Goof Troop community. There's also my Twitch link. I do stream Marvel Strike Force content on a weekly basis. So come check me out. We have our special edition Friday nights where we also do roster roasts, which are pretty damn funny. So come check those out as well. There's a few other links, Twitter, Facebook. That's where you can follow me, and then you can also get some updates throughout the week where I do post them periodically as well. There's also my Amazon coins link. So if you're looking to save some Marvel Strike Force, save on your Marvel Strike Force in-game purchases or mobile in-game purchases, then Amazon coins is right for you. If you click on the link that's down below in the description, that will give you instructions as to how you can take advantage of Amazon coins. And of course, if you're re-upping your Amazon coins as well, appreciate you clicking on that link, because that does give, and when you're purchasing them, clicking on that link, going to the page, purchasing them through there, because that does actually give me credit as well, and it's usually good for 24 hours after clicking on that link. And then there's also my Patreon link. That's another way for you to support the channel as well. Some updates are coming to Patreon soon, so pay attention to those as well. But let's dive into the first topic for this week, guys, which is gonna be, man, Adam Warlock is back, baby. Adam Warlock is back as a returning legendary event here. I'm excited about it because I'm going to be able to finish him off, get him to 7 stars. For those who are going to be getting Adam Warlock for the first time, congratulations, baby. You've done well. If you're going to be ranking up Adam Warlock, congratulations to you as well. Now, there's some questions now. Is Adam Warlock still worth investing into? And I'm going to give you, yes, absolutely. I think Adam Warlock is definitely worth investing into. Should you invest into Infinity Watch if you haven't done so already? That's sort of kind of the question right now that's still up in the air. I will say this. I don't know if the answer is yes for you. I will say this, though. Even though there is this hybrid arena meta right now, I will say this, that a lot of these teams can still be beaten by a full Infinity Watch team with Adam Warlock, right? This team right here is very counterable with Infinity Watch. Zemo is great, but Zemo cannot clear the buffs. He cannot apply ability block because all the Infinity Watch characters are going to have immunity. The only person you have to worry about, yes, Icarus is probably going to delete Nebula on turn 1, right? But then he won't delete her on turn 2. You're still going to have the assist there. You have to kill her twice. Doom, you can ability block him with Adam Warlock. So even these like different hybrids, even Speed Eternals, like Speed Eternals with like Cable and Emma and Loki, that gets dismantled by Infinity Watch. So in a lot of ways, Infinity Watch still a relevant team in Arena right now. I still use them on offense. I do switch it up. I have like 5 different Arena teams. I do switch it up depending on what the matchups look like in Arena right now. But yeah, Adam Warlock's still a good character. You're still going to want to use him for your legendary nodes, for Dark Dimension 4, for Dark Dimension 5, at least as it stands right now. I think even with Dormammu coming, that most likely you're still probably going to want to use Adam Warlock because of the stun, and then being able to use trauma from Omega Red. So using those two characters as combos. So yeah, definitely I still think Adam Warlock is definitely worth it. At least as of right now, you can still find some value in Infinity Watch. You have to make a decision as to whether or not you want to invest into Infinity Watch still, but I still think that you're gonna find a lot of value, man. I'm investing into them right now, but ultimately you have to make sense of what your roster investment looks like. Maybe just invest into Adam Warlock and use the Eternals for your hybrid comps right now moving forward. But excited about Adam Warlock coming back. There's some double drops. There's a double drop event right now actually that's active actually for your X Factor characters. So for Polaris, Multiple Man, who are in campaign nodes, there's some double drops. You can get 2 times the shards for these characters. So do take advantage of that right now as well, so that you can lend the shards that you need for these characters. So yeah, excited for Adam Warlock coming around. Congratulations to those who are unlocking him. Good time to be able to get him here as well. And the next thing I want to talk about here is Magic's event. So Magic's event is going to be ending in the next couple of days here. I think on the timer, right? What do we have? 3 days? 3 days? Yeah, so we have 3 days and 8 hours right now from when I'm recording this video for when this event is going to be ending. And in all honesty, man, the event, like I said, the shards suck for Magic. I don't like it. 150 shards for a character, not being able to at least get them to 4 stars as a free to play kind of feels bad. I hate that portion of it. However, there have been a lot of really good items that I've been able to grab from this, right? So, I mean, obviously, of course, you're seeing here, I've been able to grab some teal gear, some catalysts. Every now and again, I'll have enough to grab some of the origin gear, right? It's been a fairly decent event for being able to grab some of these other items. So I'm actually kind of that portion of it I like. I have a bunch of some of these other orbs too. It's like if I scroll down here, there's Armory 14 orbs, which G14s are a struggle right now for a lot of players. Myself, I'm kind of running out of some of these essential G14 pieces I need. So being able to get a lot of these orbs, I'm gonna pop these soon when the event is over. Same thing with the Armory 15 orbs. I've been popping them every now and again, but I stopped after a while and said I want to accumulate them and open them up in bulk here. So there've been some good stuff here. 5 red stars for Phoenix. There've been some good things here, and then throughout the event we got 2 times the white ornament orb, $5 each, right? But we were able to get 6 million gold in total if you did buy the 2 white ornament orbs from the store. So that it's been an okay event. It's like a mixed bag for me. Like, yeah, the shards suck, but all the other stuff that we were able to get is actually pretty good. But I would like for them to change up the way. I feel like the shards that you're able to get for a lot of these events have kind of gone down a bit, right? Like we had Shang-Chi, then that was okay, but we were able to get a decent amount of shards with a lot of really good stuff from the store. Then we had Lady Deathstrike, which was kind of weird, a little bit of a letdown. Then Icarus was like a crunch because of the timing of it, and then they extended the store, and then of course after they didn't let us know they were extending the store, so people spent their core. So it's kind of a weird event, and then we have this event now. It's just kind of the feel like the shards are harder and harder to come by now with these event store characters. So I would like to see them change it up a little bit and make it a little bit better for some of these previous events. I think Lady Deathstrike, or probably like a combination of Lady Deathstrike and Shang-Chi those 2 events probably will be the best way to go in my personal opinion. But I want to talk about potentially a missed opportunity here that we had. So we know that the Ghost Spider Blitz is supposed to come out next week on the 6th, right? So we have about a week from now before her Blitz event goes live. And I will say this, but a lot of players right now are blitzing pretty heavy for this Magic event, right? Like I'm doing a bare minimum of like 4 blitzes a day, which is the reason why I'm at 60,000 points. I'll be able to get enough of that I need to be able to complete and clear all of these milestones here with no problem. But for me, like I would have said, like, because Ghost Spider is a blitz event, that maybe it would have made sense. I think a lot of us didn't want it to happen, the Ghost Spider blitz, at the same time while Christmas was going on, because we didn't want to blitz during Christmas. But we kind of had to blitz during Christmas anyways. Now, probably not as much, right? There are players who probably do max out their blitz rotations in a day for a blitz event character. So maybe it's not the same, but I do think that maybe potentially we might have missed an opportunity here. What do you think? Let me know. Maybe I'm thinking about this wrong, but I think maybe an opportunity. considering that we had to blitz anyways, it probably would have been nice to have also been getting some Ghost Spider shards, but I understand for those who probably would have had to blitz more for Ghost Spider, maybe are kind of okay with this. So let me know what your thoughts are. I'm curious to know where you guys are there. One other thing I want to talk about with this event is that we do have a double campaign energy refresh that's going to be popping off tonight here. So Energy Overload, that's going to start in 7 hours. Once again, from when I'm recording this video, right? That's going to go live today. And pretty much, and with that here, you're going to be able to get double the campaign energy for doing your core refreshes. So I've already done my core refreshes because after recording this video and doing a little bit of gameplay here, I won't really be able to log in much for the rest of the day and probably until maybe reset tomorrow. So just to do blitzes, that's probably the only thing I'm going to be able to do here. So I've already used my campaign energy just because I won't have the time, but save your campaign energy refreshes. Don't use your cores as of yet, or make sure that you don't cap out on energy. So log in, clear this, make sure that you don't cap out on energy, but also don't go too hard on your campaign energy refreshes because you are going to be able to get that double drop, and that's going to feed your snowflakes, right? So that you can then use them here in the store. Looks like my store just reset too. So take advantage of that there because that opportunity will happen tonight. So that's pretty much it with the Magic event. We also do have some other stuff coming up as well this week. So the Battle Pass, is going to be ending this week. So Mojo's Mayhem, that's going to end this week here. We currently have, of course, the teal gear there. They are going from the 31st. There's going to be a new Mojo's Mayhem where we're going to be getting. It's going to be featuring the Zemo costume, that new Zemo costume, Winter Regen, and then also that teal gear as well. So I mean, the Zemo costume looks fresh. I'm trying to see if I can push back to this was in the notes, right? Like if I go all the way back to, I'm trying to refresh my memory in regards to what this Zemo costume looks like. Where's that? Release notes? Actually, I can jump into the game, right? Duh, Goofy. So this is what the Zemo costume is gonna look like. I actually like this quite a bit. I like this costume quite a bit. I guess it would be nice to have it. I would prefer for there to be character shards though in the battle pass as opposed to just being able to get a costume. If it was costume and then getting some good character shards that maybe I don't have a lot of already, or maybe I'm looking to complete a character on, I would prefer that. The teal gear, it's origin gear. It's not a lot of the origin gear. We're not really getting any of those mini uniques from the battle pass. So I guess this is their way of trying to market and get you to spend on the costume, which I guess is whatever. Like at this point, that's kind of my thought process on it. Is like, whatever, just give me some more value items there. I'll probably feel a little bit better about it, but they do what they want to do. So that's pretty much gonna end this week. They're gonna be a new Mojo Pass that's gonna go live on Friday. So pay attention to that as well. And finish up the points that you need. You'll probably be blitzing a lot anyways. So you're probably already gonna be able to clear through the battle pass within itself. All right, so shifting gears here, I wanted to talk about Scarlet Spider and Scarlet Spider's event. There's a lot of ambiguity right now. So one thing we know, the event is going to be called Fresh Horizons, right? We know that already. We saw that in-game mail. If we jump back to the inbox here, they mentioned this came out on the 22nd. They talk about, coming soon, Scarlet Spider in the Fresh Horizons event to earn Scarlet Spider character shards. Another thing that we do know is from the data mines is that it looks like that event is going to go live on January 7th. We know that Ghost Spider's Blitz event is going to start on the 6th, and it looks like based on the data mines that Fresh Horizons for Scarlet Spider is going to go live on the 7th. Now, what we don't know specifically is exactly what that event is going to look like, but due to some very key investigation by you, the community, few of the members in the community here, we're able to go back to the last blog post, which was on the 17th of December. So a couple weeks ago here, and 10 days ago specifically, from when I'm recording this video. And if you scroll all the way down to where they talk about bonuses and flash events, there's a paragraph here that starts off that says, stock up on gold to use with your training modules for the Fresh Horizons event, with the Payday event, which just passed on Friday. So able to stock up, able to get some extra gold here from Payday on Friday. We also had the login calendar. We're able to get the extra 1.4 million gold as well. So it looks like this event, you're probably gonna have to use gold, and you're gonna have to use training modules, so AKA use gold to level up characters, so that you can climb through this event. Now, I think this event is gonna be a milestone-ish event. And the reason why I say that is because previously before, well, it's 2 reasons. Previously before, we know that official milestone characters that we've had before, Emma and Symbiote Spider-Man, those are the most recent ones I remember. You have to spend gold in order for you to be able to climb through the milestones and then get extra shards. But also the reason why I think this is going to be a milestone event, if in the same very blog post right here on the 17th, if we scroll all the way up, and they talked about Pocket Dimension, which is a new game mode that's going to be coming to Marvel Strike Force, right? So bursting into existence on January 14th is the next great battle for Strike's top commanders, Pocket Dimension. And they mentioned here in the sentence, Pocket Dimensions can open at any time before, during, or after a milestone event. So it looks like if Fresh Horizons is going to start on the 7th, and then this is going to go live on the 14th, most likely this is going to be during a milestone event. So I'm thinking that Fresh Horizons is a milestone event, right? So that looks like that's the way that we're going to be able to earn shards here. So what am I doing right now? I'm essentially just saving gold. I'm only spending 1.1 to about 1.5 million gold per day, or 1.2 to 1.5 million gold per day, usually on average throughout a 7-day week. All weeks are 7 days, but on average throughout the week, with the accumulation of raids, the challenges, all this different stuff that you do, all the activity that you do in the game, daily objectives, and on a monthly basis, I'm able to earn about 1.5 or so gold per day. So I'm essentially only spending the amount of gold that I'm getting back, and that usually actually ends up me getting a little bit of a surplus because they've also increased the amount of gold allotment that we're getting per month as well. So it's usually that's pretty much basically what I'm doing. I'm saving a lot of gold right now, and I'm kind of saving it to do things like when I go throughout my roster, there's a lot of characters that I haven't upgraded yet. In terms of either levels, we know that there's these new game modes, right? We talk about Pocket Dimension, there is Avengers Tower, there is Grand Tournament. These new different game modes, we're probably gonna have to go with a wider roster. So probably be a good time to save your gold and to use that to level up and invest into your maybe some of the characters that you can use to fill out other teams. Maybe also if you're gonna be getting credit for using gold as well, ranking up some of the characters that you haven't ranked up. I know I have a lot of them, mainly because I don't use a lot of these characters, but ranking up some of these characters here so that you can also climb through the Fresh Horizons event as well. And speaking of Pocket Dimension, there is the Pocket Dimension, there's specific characters that you have to use through Pocket Dimension. So which are characters that have the Resolute tag. Some crazy funky stuff happened this week. Groot was there, and then Groot came off the Resolute tag list, and then Multiple Man was added, and then they added Groot back again. So a lot of crazy stuff happening. I think obviously the best Resolute characters right now, if you have them, of course, are Cersei, Omega Red. Shuri is still usable. We know Miles is good now with the Web Warriors team. Magic is a new character. I mean, kind of, she's a war character. Maybe you don't want to go too hard, but for this event, maybe you want to build out all of these characters and then to be able to do well. And of course, surprise, surprise, Scarlet Spider is also a character that has the Resolute tag as well, right? So kind of coincides and fits with this event here that Fresh Horizons is going to be a little bit of a milestone event. Pocket Dimension is usually only happens during or after whatever a milestone event. So it looks like all these things are sort of kind of adding up or lining up here where this is concerned. So curious to see if we're going to get any sort of other information, communication in regards to this event. I would like to see just that cleared up a little bit. Hey, Fresh Horizons is going to be this event. You're going to have to use XYZ in order for you to be able to climb through the event. We'd like to be able to see that at some point in time, just to kind of give us a little bit more ease and more direction in regards to what we're doing here, where that is concerned. But gonna leave that there. I wanted to talk about a couple other things here. So one of the things I want to talk about were offers, and we talked about Black Friday offers, man, that were absolutely atrocious. But I will say that over these past couple days, some of these offers have been significantly better, right? For our Christmas offers were largely better. I wish I had screenshotted some of them, but I looked through some of these offers and like, these actually are not terrible deals. They have this 3 for $12 thing going on right now. I have indulged. I did buy the first 2 offers. I kind of don't really like this offer that much. I'm not quite sure the evaluation of it, but in total, it looks like you're going to be spending, what, $78 to get all 12 of them. So that's going to be interesting in regards to what that comes out to. This offer, I hate the $100 price tag, but you can make a case that maybe it's worth it with this Elite 7 and you're getting these 7 training orbs, right? You remember you're going to need those training mats in order to be able to use for the Fresh Horizons event. Maybe you save these and pop them then. I don't know, man. There were better offers here. One of the biggest offers that probably stood out to me was this $1 core offer, right? That $1 core offer was pretty damn good. And I'll show you what I got. So I was able to get this for my $1 core offer. My 100 shards for dagger. I got the 5 snow. You got the 5 snow globe orb. That's you guys. So you guys all got the same orbs and the cores and everything. Not quite sure what you got for shards. Curious as to what you guys got for shards here. Share that. I would love to be able to hear that. But what that did enable me to do is actually bring up my dagger. So now my dagger, I pulled 6 red stars for dagger, but I only had her at 4 stars. But when I was able to buy this offer, I was able to then bring up dagger to fill out that 5th red star. So feel pretty damn good about it. So overall, could have asked much better. Only other character I probably would have wanted it on is either, let's say, maybe Shang-Chi, but I got Shang-Chi to 6 reds over the weekend as well. And then there's Cloak. I would have liked to get him to 5 stars, but it served me better to get her to 5 stars because then I could actually fill out that 5th red star as well. So pretty good offer. Better offers, in my opinion, Christmas than were on Black Friday. The Black Friday deals were kind of poop juice, if you ask me. So I'm actually happy that we got some better offers here. And then wrapping up, guys, wanted to also give a huge shout out to these guys as well. So we saw this earlier this week. This announcement went out. Scopely welcomes MSF.GG creators to Balance Entertainment. So we know Pim Toxie, Ty J, they're both now going to be a part of the Balance Entertainment team, which I think is really good, man. Well deserved. They do a lot of work. If you haven't checked out what MSF.GG is, I'm probably not going to do a really good description. It's a website, man, that has a bunch of information here, all information on the characters, character kits. You can use it as a planning tool. I use it as a planning tool for Dark Dimension 4. I'm probably going to use it as a tool for Dark Dimension 5 as well. You can find a lot of information here if you're curious about campaigns, what you're going to have to face in campaigns, challenges. If you want to know information about effects, there's a lot of really good stuff here throughout their website. I'm probably not doing it justice, guys, but shout out to Toxie, shout out to Tajay as well. Congratulations to them joining the Balance Entertainment group, and I'm pretty sure that's gonna yield some really good dividends as well in terms of just what we're gonna be able to get more as a player community with them actually being a part of Balance as well. So very happy for that and really happy for the guys as well. Wrapping up, guys. Blitzes this week. We have Groot tonight, and then we also have Shatterstar on Thursday. Yes, I know Shatterstar, a character that you need for Adam Warlock. Kind of crazy that they're doing the Blitz after the Adam Warlock event will end, right? Kind of sucks, I know. And then we also have Block Party on this Friday as well. For Block Party, you need your city hero characters in order to be able to complete in Block Party so that you can get those ability materials that are there. So pay attention to that as well. You can find Block Party and get a review of that in-game in the event selection. You can kind of preview the information here also as well. But that's pretty much it for me this week, guys. Curious, want to know, what are your guys' thoughts on the Fresh Horizons event? That's probably the one that stands out the most to me, right? Scarlet Spider, if that's going to be the way that we're going to be able to get shards for Scarlet Spider, are we okay with it? I think I am okay with it, depending on how hard you have to go on the event, how hard do you have to go just to be able to get a 4-star character. That is going to be, that's going to be questionable for me. I know gold is a little bit of a strangle point or stranglehold for a lot of players right now in the game. Magic's event ending, I'm not really happy about the shards. However, I am largely happy about the other resources that I've been able to get throughout this event as well. And Adam Warlock returning, congratulations to you guys. Will you still be investing into Infinity Watch, or will you just individually invest into Adam Warlock as well? But next week, we're going to be doing kind of a different sort of a weekly Hellhunter update, where we'll most likely kind of just do a recap of the entirety of the year. It's going to be the first one for 2022. So most likely we're going to do a quick recap of 2021. What were the best things? What were the worst things? We'll talk about that in the weekly Headliner update. And of course, we'll talk about what's going on next week as well. But appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for being here. And until next time, y'all be blessed and y'all be safe. Oh, I forgot to talk about Back to Boot Camp. Back to Boot Camp is coming back this week too. Training Mat event. Okay, bye.